Hello, everybody. Right, how you guys doing? I'm about to just tag or pin our topic of the day today. And we're going to be talking about, should women feel obligated to say yes to a public proposal? I don't know. What you guys think? I'm trying to type all of this as I say it. So sorry if I'm talking like really, really slow. Should women feel obligated to say yes to a public proposal? We got a lot of ladies who commented and answered that question in our stories, but we really want to see how like the men feel as well. I'm about to tag Lo right now to join us. And see what's up. Lord and Taylor. Where you at, Lo? Where you at, child? Where you at? Hello? Hello?
Sorry, I had a little interview kind of thing. Oh, this glare. Not the ring light glare. I need a little bit.
Lights I have at my house, like, it's crazy. I need to get rid of some. So if you need one.
The kind of what?
Ring lights. I have so many ring lights. Why? I don't know.
This big old one, but I don't think this is gonna work for today because you see it, right?
Yeah, in your glasses.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh, that's better.
I look dark?
No.
Okay. All right.
That'll work.
I'm all over the place today.
Happy anniversary!
Thank you!
So guys, Lo, Iconic by Lo, today is their first year anniversary. I don't know if you want to tell them about it.
Yes. So I have a special running right now for the whole site. Is buy one, get one 50% off. However, that one ends at 11:59 tonight. I said 11:59 tonight. And special code for our viewers starts tomorrow. The code is going to be free game, FREEGAME. And that is for 20% off the whole site. Just for our viewers. Until next Thursday before the show.
Entire site till what's next week's date? 11
18th.
11/18. All right. Oh, hi.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even put, look at me. I didn't even put Iconic. I'm all over the place.
I get it. Girl. It's been weeks.
Yeah.
By the time we always get to Thursday, we're always exhausted. Like,
yo, and just the process of having to come on, like, I'm tired.
I had like this little informational session for a company today. So I was on Zoom from 6 to 7:30 after I got off of Zoom at 5. Then I'm on Zoom from 6 to 7:30. Then I'm like, it is 7:35. I need like 10 minutes to myself before I hop on.
Right.
Thing had to take off the business attire, all of that. I'm tired.
Listen, we are here. I don't think we're gonna do round 2 tonight. I'm just letting y'all know.
We say that every week.
Guys, I'm tired. I love y'all, but we are tired. I'm exhausted. All right, so let's just kick off our topic. Today is episode 9, and we're going to be discussing women proposing to men. Is that a new millennial thing. As well as, should us women feel obligated to say yes if your spouse proposes to you publicly? Go ahead, Lo. Tell us what you think, how you feel.
Okay, so let's start with the should we be obligated to say yes? I feel like this answer depends on whether you want your relationship after that. Because then it's like, you might not even have a relationship after if you say no regardless. But if you say no in front of people, it's literally no saving. It's no coming back from that. It's literally no coming back from that.
You really think that? There's no like
how do you come back from that? Like, if a man, because it's a big thing for men. So if a man was like, I am ready to make her my wife, he may be delusional. Obviously, if you're not feeling that same way, he's delusional. Cool. Mm-hmm. But like, for him to really sit down there and be like, I want this girl to be my wife, he gets a ring, especially if it's planned, like he plans the whole surprise, the location. What if your family and friends are there? And you say no, it's literally, you can't, it's no saving face from that. Like, my whole thing is, because I had to think about this a lot, right? I had to think about this a lot. Mm-hmm. My thing is, if somebody proposes to me and I feel like, nah, I would probably still say yes. But then later down the line, be like, this is not giving what it was supposed to give, and maybe we need to take a step back. Or be like, just have a long engagement. Like, yeah, cool, we could get married in 5 years when you have your life together. I like saying no in front of people, like, that's embarrassing. I don't like to be embarrassed, so I can only imagine that embarrassment for a guy that's actually getting down on his knee. Like, you remember that episode of Love and Hip Hop with Joe Budden? Did you see that episode?
Oh,
where he proposed to Sin?
Was it Sin or Terry? Terry.
Oh yeah, Terry. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Was it in like Madison Square Garden or like Times Square?
Times Square. Not people out there. It's cameras, but then it's also the arrogance of him to think that was automatically going to be a yes. So you also have to factor that, because it's like, but that's like, what do you do as a guy after that? Like, you get up, brush off your knee, and go about your business? No, that's terrible.
So this is how I feel. Let's use the whole Joe Budden scene proposing to Harry. I feel like men like that are complete narcissists, because there's no way, if a man wants to propose to me, he has to know 100% that I'm going to say yes before you put yourself in that position. Exactly. Joe knew him and T. Harry weren't on, like, they weren't even in the same book at the time. They were arguing every other day. I think he had some infidelities or whatever, and like, he didn't trust her with certain, like, she caught him cheating. I remember there was like a hair in the bed or something like that. Like, he had women over, and then you went on to propose to her. So I feel like, all right, you're proposing to me because you don't want to lose me, right? Yeah. And I feel like you think me marrying you is going to just keep me locked away so nobody else can have it. Like, you are weird, bro. Like, that's a flag. You're only proposing to me not because you love me, or you might love me, or you're not just proposing to me because you feel like I'm a good fit as a wife for you, right? You're proposing to me so that no one else can have me, or you're proposing to me because you see me as property, like I belong to you and you. So,
and a lot of it is like, you're putting a band-aid over a bad situation, because guys have this notion of every girl wants to get married, and she may have wanted to get married to you year 3 out of them 10 years that she was dealing with your BS. But now it's like, nah,
You wait till 10 years later when you know I'm about to leave you to propose.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And I think that's why I agree with women saying no. Say what you want up front so things like that don't happen. And I
Yeah.
feel like he deserves to be embarrassed. I'm sorry, you've been embarrassing her in front of millions of people for how many years?
Listen, I love
Like,
me Joe Budden. I love him more as a rapper than I do a personality, but he deserves to be embarrassed because
yeah, his ego is
his
too big.
him. I couldn't.
Absolutely.
And you know they try to play us talking about Joe Budden. They thought Joe Budden was an Aquarius.
He's an Aquarius?
No, he's not.
They need to stop. Listen, I
No
don't know
what?
what Aquarius. I feel like we're the coolest people on earth until you piss us off. And it takes a lot
People
to piss us off. But you know what? It is what it is. We're not claiming Joe Biden. I'm sorry. Joe Biden has to be like a Pisces or a Capricorn, like one of the really emotionally unstable zodiacs. One of them. He feels like a Taurus to me though. He doesn't give me whatever. I don't even care. But yes, I feel like men who propose without like knowing the stance of their relationship, I feel like 100% tell them no up front. Because at that point, you don't want to save your relationship. If you know you're not going to marry this person, why continue a relationship? Like, isn't marriage the goal?
Yeah.
Right? Like, you don't want to be a husband. You don't want to be a girlfriend or boyfriend for 30 years, right? So if you know you don't want to marry this man, why not say no? You already know the relationship ain't going to last that long anyway.
Exactly.
So what's the point of marrying? Like,
do you believe as a female, if you were to say no, that you could remain in that relationship?
See, that's what I'm saying. If I'm saying no, I know for a fact I'm not staying. Even if it ends today, or even if it ends this week, in the back of my mind, this relationship has been dead. Because you know what? Exactly what I said. Like, if I'm entering in a relationship, the goal is for us to get married, right? Whatever hiccups, whatever we may have, we're fixing it together and then moving forward. If you're proposing to me knowing that I'm not ready, I don't even feel like you're ready, we're not seeing eye to eye about certain things, we don't agree with certain things, like, why are you proposing to me? Like, I feel like that's weird. Like, that's really, really weird.
Also, like, so, who did you run this by?
Right. Like, who do you talk to? Exactly. Who did you
run this by? Because I know that in terms of me, right, it's rules to this. You got to propose right? And one of the steps is you need to, obviously you need to, like, ask my father or whatever the case may be for my hand. But then also, like, you need to consult.
Yes.
At least the planning process, you need to consult with the people who know you the best. And if they're like,
if they give you that look, like, really?
That should be a red flag for you to maybe not now. Because it might not be a no later, but it's just not now. Because, like, to piggyback off of what we were saying in the last time we talked about marriage is how, like, once you get married, you're really responsible financially for the other person. So a lot of times it's like, all right, you may love that person, you may want to marry that person, but if they're not in that stance, that's why I said I'd probably say yes, but we'd have a long engagement, because that would, to me, if I'm with somebody for years, that might be the only reason that I would say no, is because now your financial burdens are my financial burdens, and I don't really got none right now. So, like, that would be a major, not right now for me until you clean that up. But if you feel that you want me to be your fiance, sure, we'll get engaged. It's just not a wedding right now.
Yeah, I agree with that, but that's y'all being on the same page with that, right? Like, he knew, okay, before I proposed, he knew, all right, there's certain things that she doesn't like about me, but we had conversations about that, right? And him proposing would be just him thinking about, okay, that's the only thing that we need to work on. So there's a possibility she might say yes. But like you said, later on, like behind closed doors, y'all gonna sit with each other and be like, yo, you know what, babe? Like, maybe us financially getting married now isn't gonna work. I like, let's save, let's build or whatever, so we can actually have the wedding we both dreamed of. Or you know what I mean? I have my dream wedding, and that's gonna yeah, I don't need buku, but I need something extravagant. You know what I mean? But with that, that's because you guys getting to that point would be you having multiple conversations. Me saying no would be, you know, I do not like you right now. I may love you to death, but I do not rock with you right now. We've been arguing for the past 3.5 months. We don't agree to anything. I don't feel supported. You know what I mean? Like, so for us to still be in that kind of space and then you drop on one knee asking me to marry you, you're putting a ban on this situation rather than us trying to resolve our issues so we can move forward. That's the issue I'm having. And the whole Joe Budden thing, like, he's crazy. He's a narcissist. Like, he's a narcissist.
Yeah. He is a narcissist. That's why I said, like, him. I probably would, if I was her, I would have said no to him too, because he needs to be humbled. There's some dudes out there that need to be humbled, and he is one of them. Humble himself all the time.
He needs to get punched in his face more often. I'm all for violence. He needs to get punched in his face more often because he does too much for me. Too much.
He's a lot. Too
much.
He's a lot.
And so Shan said, I am Shan. She said, don't propose to me after 1 or 2. Can you see the comments, Lo?
Why can't I see anything? It's happening to me again.
She said, potentially only if my reason was that it's too soon. And she said, don't propose to me after 1 or 2 years. We don't even know each other that much yet. But if I really like you and need to get to know you more, let's pump the brakes and revisit this later. Yeah. But if he proposing to you knowing y'all don't, like, I don't even know this girl for real, like, that's crazy.
Yeah, some people.
What is the rush? I'm sorry. What is the rush? And that's another thing too. I feel like women nowadays, like, they're so eager to say, yeah, like, I'm married to show off the ring. All right, your marriage ain't the ring. Like, it's what both of y'all bring to the table. And if y'all not,
dudes do that too. Like,
really, dudes are like that?
Oh no, yeah.
I see. Yeah, you were frozen for a little bit. Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, I'm about to come back. I'm about to go out and come back in because my thing, you're breaking up.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me try to request her again. And see if that works. But guys, do you agree with us? Tell us your thoughts. Let me invite her really quickly. Tell us your thoughts. What's up? Yes. That's better?
Yeah.
Okay. So they already know, everyone knows how we feel about women feeling obligated to say yes to public proposals. So let's tie in. This just really honestly makes me cringe. I Googled it and I was just like so annoyed. Women getting down on a knee to ask for a man's hand in marriage.
So I'm gonna tell you what conversation I had the other day when I posted that, right? Because everybody said no, basically except one person. I don't think they were being serious. I think they were joking. And then I had one of my male friends comment like, "Oh, if they don't do that, that means they don't love their partner enough." I said, "Squeeze me? Never." I said, me personally, I'd rather pick up every grain of sand from the beach, one by one, then get on my knee and propose to somebody's son.
Fun.
I'm sorry. Like, it will never, ever. If that is what my significant other is waiting for in order for us to take that next step, it's never going to happen. Like,
I'm
no.
cool being
If it
alone.
ever does happen, if somebody ever sees me doing some craziness like that,
I'm
like,
pulling
check me in the mental hospital. Honestly, because I literally lost my mom.
psych ward. Psych
Literally,
ward.
get my bed ready.
I, I, when did this start? I'm about to just Google this because I'm trying to figure out when was this ever made to be okay? Who did
This
it?
video maybe a month or so ago, and it was like the girl was about to propose to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Annie, smack me. The girl was gonna propose to the guy, and then she found out that the other friend, her friend, was dealing with him, and they left together.
Yeah, I should have reposted that.
But you were already embarrassed and trying to get on one knee. Then you're double embarrassed because you're trying to get on a knee for a man that's clearly not deserving, even though love y'all men. I don't think any man is deserving of a woman getting on a knee. Yeah, and then you became an internet sensation. Like,
Yeah, your face is everywhere.
couldn't be me. I'd probably die of embarrassment.
Situation too, because she proposed. It seemed like she proposed in front of her family, right? And at the end, I don't know if you guys remember that video. At the end, it seemed as though like an older male figure who could possibly be her father, was about to fight the man because of how he disrespected I guess his daughter, whoever the girl was, to him. But watching that video, in the back of my mind, I'm like, first of all, who are your friends? And
Yes.
what male role models you had in your life? Granted, I don't think it's not a bad thing, but I feel like men's innate or men's like who they are solely predators, right? Like they know what they want, they go after the things that they want. If they want it, they ain't gonna they're really not gonna bother too much with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you felt like as a grown man, your man really wanted to get married, why would you feel the need to propose to him? If he really wanted to do it,
He
trust
would
and
have done
believe
it.
me, he would have done it because that's what men do. Like they act on the things that they desire, right? They go after the things that they want. So if you knew or if you felt like both of y'all were in the same book or in the same chapter of this book, and this is exactly what he wants as well, he wants to be married to you, why did you take that position in your relationship? I'm sorry, I still believe in roles in a relationship. I do feel like there's certain things women should be providing and men should be providing. So I feel like in that situation, that should be something that a man cannot wait to give the woman he loves. Like he wants to give the woman of his life that opportunity. Why would you take that opportunity from him in
Yeah.
front of family
Again,
and what man
that's
wrote
the other
man's
thing.
life? My
That's
brother would
definitely
probably snatch me. Like he would literally snatch me if he ever saw me. Like come on, no,
that is
no.
the thing. Like, if you are so eager to get to the next step, and it's maybe he's a good man and maybe he is planning it, and you just jump the gun and you get down on one knee, like that's also embarrassing to him because it's like, dang, you couldn't even give me this, like, because like women, we nowadays we take leadership in a lot of things, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, but certain things, and I will fully admit that I take leadership in a lot. Like I am more of the leader, but like certain things, it's like I would never
Even cross that line.
I would never cross, because it's like he's gonna probably resent you
Yeah, and
because now everybody is looking at him like, well, why didn't you do your job? And not knowing that he might have been planning something. That's too messy. It's too messy. Plus, like, girl, respect yourself.
Yeah.
Respect yourself. No lady should be down on.
No.
No. Respect yourself.
Oh, and I feel like that will cause an argument in my relationship because he would be like, "Why would you even?" This to the point where even if I'm thinking about taking out the garbage, he will look at me like, why are you, I can't even touch a garbage pail. Like he will look at me like, what are you doing? There's certain things I feel like men, it's innate for them to do. Like that's who they are. So you crossing that line by doing something that's perceived to be a man's position, I feel like you're telling the world I'm a bitch, to be real with you. Honestly, I feel like I feel like that's how they think. Because that would honestly cause an argument within my situation. I know that for a fact. Because he will look at me like, you really thought this was going to go smoothly? Like, what did you have planned?
Yeah. And for me, it would be like a control thing. Like,
yeah.
I already have problems in my life, in like certain parts of my life where releasing control. Yeah. So if I took control of that situation, I wouldn't have a relationship to come back to.
Right. Exactly.
Like, it would be a no in all angles, like, because I already have that issue being able to release control. I'm starting to learn how to delegate, but like I'm very like type A in the sense where I need
certain things.
If I release control and it's not done right, I'm never going to give you control again.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm like, I mean, I'm already to the, like, everything is planned out, right? You propose to me, you got rules. I have specific rules, proposal rules. I don't know if you have them. I got proposal rules, okay? Like,
I didn't even think about that. There's rules.
And my wedding plans and Pinterest. That's type A personality, Lauren. Like, you know.
I don't have that.
All I need you to do is show up. That's it. So if I was to take that one moment where he has complete control away from him,
right,
that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Plus, I would never embarrass myself. Plus, I would never embarrass my parents like that because, like, my mother would look at me like I raised that. Yeah, like, no. No, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
That's what I'm saying. Go back to that video. What
Who
male?
proposed? Chrissy proposed. Remember Chrissy proposed? They still ain't married. Chrissy proposed to Jim Jones.
But he then proposed to her. He proposed to her.
Yeah, but does his proposal really matter if she beat him to it first? I think not.
Didn't they have like an argument or something about that too? Because he's like, because I guess she didn't like his response. He was like, oh, like, what did he say? He didn't even say yes. It was on some like, oh, like, you already know, or like, I got you.
A New York dude answer. You already know what it is. Like, no, what is it? Like,
that just sounds like a New York man. Like, that sounds like a dude from New York. Like, you already know. Like, sir, does that mean yes? Like, I'm so.
You already know how we rocking. You know how I feel. You know you my number one. No, but am I your fiance? That's the question. Answer. You know the thing will be crazy.
That's what I'm saying. No. Like, who are your friends? Who are your friends?
Yeah, because I don't. No, honestly, like, if one of my friends or if one of y'all came to me like, listen, y'all, I need you, Lauren, to help me plan my proposal to so. You okay, honey? Your temperature, let's check your temperature. Your blood sugar low, like, what's going on?
Are you okay?
You're right?
Yeah.
Lay down for a minute. Let's sleep on it. Like, I would not let my friends embarrass themselves like that. Yeah. What?
Nah.
And you know what? Some of them probably have friends that were like, nah, this is not a good idea. And we all have that friend that's going to do what they want to do regardless. And
I'm not listening, but if all your friends, the majority of your friends was like, looked at you like, really? That should have been a red flag. Like, especially my friends, like, they're down for whatever. So if I come to them and be like, yo, I'm doing blah, and they look at me like, are you sure? I'm going to have to question myself. Because it's like, Y'all are usually down for whatever. Like, what you mean? Am I sure?
Yeah, no.
So I think it's a mental. I think it's a disorder. I really do think it's a mental.
I really think it's
Something.
like I hate to speak on this because maybe some women have good reasons for it, but I personally, in my
What's the
opinion,
good?
cannot see not one reason I would get down on a knee and propose to a man. Like I don't see it. And if I'm not getting a ring in my little time frame that I want a ring in, guess what? Guess who's packing up and going the elsewhere? You see, I'm working on my cursing. So it's just like I don't get it. And I really posed that question, Papa, it's not about you right now. I really posed that question to like see if somebody would really be like, yeah, no, I propose. Because I really want to get their thought process behind it because I haven't met anybody like that.
I haven't
So
either.
what's your thought process behind being like, I want to propose to my man? That don't even sound right coming up, like rolling off my tongue. It doesn't sound right.
Makes it cringe. I'm trying to see who I can request to come on right
Or I want to know if there's any guys that would say yes if a girl proposed to them.
now. Don't listen out, and guys, this is our opinion. All right. So don't feel any kind of way because we may not be, for that. But if maybe if you come on and you explain to us, maybe at the end of that conversation, we might be like, all right, like that does make sense. I still don't see me doing it, but
Just because my thing
yeah,
like
I cannot. I really cannot.
somebody doing this, please.
I'm gonna invite Shan on. Let's see if she'll answer. And there's some other friends that are in. I'm gonna just invite all y'all. Whoever pops in, pops in. But yeah, I'm trying to do this research now. Like, when did this become a thing?
And that's how I know it's a thing because when you made that video and I looked at the Google comments, I'm like, no, there's really people out here like researching when is it acceptable to propose to a man. And because like me, I wouldn't have to Google that because my answer would be not never. Like
Oh, okay. Who's this? Someone just requested to come on. I'm not sure who this person is, but let's see. I googled it. 8 stories about women proposing. I'm not even reading that. I'm not. Women proposing. Hello.
is it frozen on your end? It's frozen on my end.
Yeah, it's like buffering almost. I'm not sure who this is. All right, so we're going to remove you until your signal comes back. I'm sorry. Yeah, guys, I listen. Something about this just does not sit right with me. I don't know who started this trend, and I think it's a trend because my grandmothers and my mother, all like past generations, weren't proposing to men. It was
Yeah.
that's in my mind that is a man's job. Like if he really truly truly loves you, he wants a family with you, he wants to build a life with you. He's going to make it happen by getting down on one knee and proposing and getting married to you. That's not your role. Like staying in place. I feel like women need to know like their lane. This is my lane, this is your lane. Sometimes I might swerve into your lane, but I'm not gonna take over your shit, basically.
Yeah, not even a question in my brain on like proposing to a man.
Yeah.
So you
No.
don't have your like proposal guidelines? Is that just a thing for me?
A proposal.
Like your dream proposal, what would it be?
Child, I don't know. You know what it is with me too? I don't want a big wedding. like, or like a dramatic. In my mind, I feel like that might happen because it's not necessarily something like I push for. What I want is an extravagant like reception. Like my wedding cake is gonna be edible. Like we're all gonna be like lit. We're gonna be lit.
So you just tell me, I don't smoke or nothing. So you just want that. I'm not even gonna get into it.
Yeah, no. This is the regular one. This is the one that ain't so regular.
All right.
But I have a big reception, like a big party. If I do get married, it might be a destination wedding. Whoever comes. But I'm the type of person, I don't mind going to like Justice of Peace and saying I do or whatever, and we save up for something extravagant later. I don't mind that. I'm very simple with that. As far as proposals, I would say I would want like my friends and family there only because that's the only example I know of how to propose other than like y'all two by yourselves, and then I would have to like go around. I'd rather it with my friends and family there because I don't want to have to go back and tell my mom like, yo, I'm engaged. Or
right?
call my friends and be like, yo, I'm engaged. Nah, I need y'all to be there so it's one shot. Like, I don't gotta.
Leslie would never forgive my fiance if she was not present during the engagement. My mother holds grudges. Okay? She is a February Aquarius. So y'all know how y'all she does not forget. She will never look at you the same if she is not some type of way.
Yeah.
Some type of way. Like my whole thing is I have some rules. And, it's one, I mean, obviously you have to ask my father. I'm open with, and I'm very much a daddy's girl. So if he looks at you like, it might just be a no dog. You're going to have to wait and win him over. Two is I need everybody there. Everybody. I'm talking about everybody that you can think of. I have a lot of friends that do not live in New York that I don't get to celebrate things with. Like, I don't get to celebrate my birthday with them. I don't get to celebrate, like, milestones with them. It's really hard to connect. So you need to figure out how to make that a special moment for everybody. I need people flying in. I need surprise. And I don't get surprised. I never get surprised. So, like, when somebody has the opportunity to surprise me, you have to do it big. Yeah. Because I see a lot of things coming. Yeah. Or I'm like, I think people are afraid to do surprises for me because I'm an event planner. So they're like,
yeah, I can get over it. Yeah.
Right? Because they'll see me in other places and I'm like, they did that like that. They could have did that. Also, you can't do it alone. You need to recruit help.
Yes.
You have to recruit help.
You giving me oof. Okay,
yeah. And you have to recruit honest help.
Yeah.
Honest help. And one of them has to be my sister because she is the planner that I trust. And honest help. People that know inside and out to know, like, okay, she's gonna like this. Or my closest people to me that knows, like, if you tell her this story, her mind is gonna be like 2 + 2 = 5 + 5 is 10. What the hell is this? Like,
yeah,
y'all gonna have to get me good. It has to be a team effort.
You cannot do that by yourself, boo.
You can't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Also, me personally wouldn't want to be proposed. Like, say if I was with a child or about to have a child, don't propose to me at my baby shower. I've seen it done too many times. That's my thing.
You wouldn't want that?
Nope.
Why?
We're there for one thing. Don't make it two things. Nope. Give me a separate celebration. Nope.
Separate one? It can't be the same? I wouldn't mind that. But why not?
It's like when I first saw it, it's like, oh my God, it's so much. But I feel like, okay, for me personally, and I'm not saying this against anybody who is ever gotten proposed to at their baby shower, But for me personally, if you're with somebody for a long period of time and y'all happen to do that step before marriage, and it's like, okay, I would see that coming. I don't want to see the proposal coming. So don't do it somewhere like it's obvious, oh, my friends and family are going to be there, and you think this is the easiest way to do it.
Got it, because you think it's an easy way out.
Yeah, so it's like, I'd see it coming.
That does make sense. That does make sense.
That's my thing. Like, and I told you the way my mind starts working, I'm not going to be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't have rules, but that's something I'm gonna start doing now. Like, all right, you need to follow these ABCs before you get on your knees. Sorry, like I it's
Listen, you make him follow some rules, then you won't run into the whole being proposed to and having to say no.
yeah.
Because it gives him a little bit. He has to things like that. You have to plan. That takes time.
Yeah. Double up and said maybe that's the one time all the family could be together.
No, like
baby shower once a year. That's not how much. Not my.
I completely get it, but I'm saying for me, it would not work because I would see it coming. That's my only reason for that. I think it's cute when other people do it. I be emotional with everybody and stuff like that. It's just for me, I would see it coming. Like, I'd expect it. So my reaction wouldn't necessarily be genuine. I'd be like, oh my God, a ring, you know? Like, I had no idea. Like,
sir, get this shit out of here. Oh,
yeah, you would be like that. You know, Shea would be like, what are you doing? Get up. Get up. Get up.
Yo, listen, I don't got the patience.
Oh, how do you feel about
holiday proposal? I think that's cute. Not for Thanksgiving. Do it for like New Year's or Christmas. I think that would be cute. Not Thanksgiving.
Don't do it on my birthday though.
Yeah, not my birthday either.
Don't do it on my birthday.
No.
It depends. I don't think I would want it on my birthday. Because then what if we don't work? And every birthday I'm gonna think about that one birthday and I gotta work. Yeah.
But what if y'all still don't work out and now every Christmas you think about the situation? I don't know. So maybe extra.
I don't know. Like, yeah, holidays. You know what? Holidays and birthdays. I don't think I would see it coming. So I don't think I have a problem with that. I've never thought about that. That's a good question. I don't think I have a problem with that. But definitely not my baby shower, because I would definitely see that coming in. Yeah, holidays and birthdays might be fine. Because birthdays, you have birthday I don't think I would see a ring coming on my birthday.
I think I would.
You would see a ring?
I think I would. Especially if, because I don't really do extravagant things for my birthday. So one year you'd be like, yo, like I'm throwing you a party. Or like I'm doing this for you for your birthday. Why? Like, we haven't did anything for my birthday for the past 10 years. Like, why all of a sudden you? So I think I would see that coming.
See, I'm totally different. Annie can tell you. I got a whole birthday week, all of that. Listen, this will be your first year experiencing Lawrence January, okay? Be prepared, okay? I have agendas for each day.
Your birthday?
It's a celebration. Birthday year, period. It's a celebration. I send out agendas with details. Yes. When you should RSVP, what we're doing, what you should be wearing, the price point, all of that.
Are you serious? Wow. Listen, I don't got the patience or the time for that.
Oh no, I'm stressed every year. Every year. Again, Annie can also tell you that. Every year, lose my mind in January. Stress. But I have great birthdays. Because it's also like, if I don't take on that role, nobody will do it.
Yeah.
Then I will end up doing nothing.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like, I'd rather be in charge of kind of, yes, I am already. Well, so here's the thing. It's a little scary, right?
It's only November. You plan for your birthday? Well, that's only 2 months, but
I do. But my dearest boyfriend would like to plan my birthday this year. And I'm a little nervous. But I'm relinquishing control for the first time in 30 years.
He's planning your birthday the week or that day?
The weekend. Again, what was one of my rules? Recruit help. Because my birthday is a big deal. I'm sitting back this year.
You're leaving Mr. Marshall to plan this extravagant for you. You got vodka on deck. You got, you know, your rum on deck. You got something on deck to like help you with stress.
Mr. Marshall better figure it out if you want a girlfriend past January 23rd. Okay? Okay? You better figure it out.
Well, if he proposed, well, he gotta do it.
No, he already knows. He already knows. Like, everybody has to be there when that happens. Literally,
the
everybody.
world.
This is why you gotta recruit help. I think I'm just gonna make like one of my friends a delegate for each group. Like, if that ever happens, this is the person you go to, and they'll coordinate this group of people. This is the person you go to, and they'll coordinate. I have a lot of my friends are all spread out. We're all spread out. Like, so yeah, it's a lot.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous for me because I would at least thought that he would have asked you for some help, being that you're his sister. But you know what?
He gonna tell me something in the last minute, and I'm gonna be like, "Damn, all right, I gotta go to Africa to get this one thing." Like, that's what he does.
Sure.
What he does.
Sure.
I'm sure it's coming. Pretty sure.
I might have a backup.
Listen,
because I know what I need to wear, so I know how to get my hair done. Like,
you might need to ask him that, because I don't see him just outright telling you, "Yo, you need to make sure your hair and nails is done by this day." And I don't see him doing that. I'm sorry. You may need to go to him a lot and be like, "Yo, what are we doing? What do I need to do?" Like, because I don't see him being like, "Yo, make sure you're this and this and you have this laid out." I don't see him doing that. I'm sorry. Maybe he is. I don't know. Or maybe he did tell me and I'm lying right now. I don't know. We just gotta wait and see.
Just know, this is a lot for me to be like hands up.
You about to have a heart attack.
It's a lot for me.
It's not funny.
Listen, you saw how stressed I was in September, and that wasn't even my birthday.
Yeah.
So imagine January.
But that's because, listen, your friends are reliable.
Yeah.
I feel like it won't be that stressful.
Yes.
On the other hand. Yeah.
Yes. But no. But yeah, I mean, yeah, so I don't think I would see it coming on my birthday just because I normally do like
big things anyway.
Because, you know.
Would you want your birthday?
Huh?
Would you want a proposal on your birthday? Is that something
I think it would be kind of cool. Because also I would already be
dressed and,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd already be dressed. I'd already have my hair done, my nails done, all of that. Right. That's another thing. That was another rule. Don't have me not have my nails done because, listen, Lauren with nails, we don't work out for too long. So it's going to be one point in time where one of these nails are going to be off. And just my luck, it just might be the ring fingernail.
Yeah.
And I'm over here like,
I gotta be like,
no.
facts. No. That is definitely one rule. You need to make sure I'm presentable before you propose. Like, granted, my hair, I could always slick it back or whatever, but my nails, yeah, don't play with me and my manicures. Please don't.
Because it's like you want, also I want picture and video.
Pictures, exactly.
So that's another reason why I don't think I would mind it on my birthday. Because, like, say, for instance, my 30th birthday, right? If I was in a relationship at that time and that was the stage of my life and he was to propose at my 30th birthday, I would not see that coming at all because I was already in a event space. I already had on a gown. I had the photographer there, you know, like, so that wouldn't mean, I wouldn't put two and two together that anything like that would happen.
Right.
What's the difference between your baby shower? Because I would see that coming. It'd be like, now we're a family. You know, everyone does that. No, I would see that coming. Definitely see that coming. Plus, I'm going to be all big in my pictures. Like, I don't know. That's just...
I think that the baby shower is cute, though. Because, like, he's probably thinking, oh, like, I'm about to start a family with this girl. I love this girl. You really would see, I don't think you will see it coming at your baby shower, Lo. For some reason, I don't think you will not see it coming at your baby shower. I don't think you
So I know you. I'm afraid for that. So do you think that part of you wouldn't think like, oh, he's only proposing because I'm with child? Because that's also a thing.
I wouldn't, only because based off of me, right, in my situation, I've known this man since I was 17. You know what I mean? Like, so with that in mind, I'm like, nah, I wouldn't see him proposing to me just because I'm pregnant. I feel like if I didn't know him for that long, maybe, let's say, like, you know, we were only together for like a year or whatever, and then I end up getting proposed.
I think that's definitely like, yeah, that's definitely the kind of basis off of that. If y'all were together for years, that's different. Now, if y'all was together for maybe like a year or two, and then you just happen to be pregnant, that's where my mind would go. But if I was for like 5, you know, anywhere over like that, I would understand.
Definitely. And then again,
over here. Like, I'm talking a whole ish, but if a man proposes to me any type of way, and I love that man, I'm gonna say yes regardless. Like, I'm just talking mess. Like, I would say yes if he proposed to me, you know, any type with a ring pop. No, I'm lying. But like,
not a ring pop.
You know, like, if you love somebody, no matter how he does it, you're gonna say yes. You're gonna be excited, you know. But it's also nice to know that thought and that planning went behind it, because it's like, dang, he knew me enough and he cares about me enough to do all of this to make me have that moment that I've, you know.
Yeah. No, because going to your original question, you aren't obligated to say yes just because you are with child. Then that's true. That's if eye to eye and I'm pregnant, please don't propose to me. Maybe we weren't meant to be in a relationship, but we could be awesome parents. Like, we could co-parent, have a beautiful friendship and relationship co-parenting. Don't propose just because you feel like, oh, like, you know, she having my baby, so why not? Don't why not me, because I'll punch you down your throat. Please don't. Please don't.
Also, don't propose because you're under pressure.
Yeah.
Like, that's why me personally, like, I mean, everybody has a limit in their head of how long they would be willing to wait for a person, right? Some people's are different from others. I don't have a necessary number, but I know my limit. Like, I know I would have that limit once I was starting to get there, like, what am I doing? You know, where are we going with this? But I don't think I would ever be like, you need to propose to me by then, or, you know, because I feel like us as women, we are naturally more ready for the next step than men are, right? So, and that's going back to the whole women proposing to men thing, because it's like, we're naturally, I could be ready a whole 2 years before he's actually ready.
Yeah.
And so you're getting down on a knee and proposing to a man that's not even ready to marry. And that's probably why he hasn't done it yet. So you look like a all around. And then even if he says yes, it's probably not going to work out. Or you're going to get mad that he wants to wait 3, 4 years until he's officially, you know, actually has money. And, you know, I don't know.
That's facts. Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, my laptop wasn't even charging when we were recording it. But that's definitely facts. Like I said, like, men, they're naturally, like, they're hunters. Like, if they really want something, there's nothing that's going to stop them from getting exactly what they want. You know what I mean? So you taking that, you're taking that away from him. Like I said, I don't know anybody in that situation. All I can tell you is what I think, but I really feel like men, you are making it seem like they're female in that relationship. Like, they don't wear the pants in that relationship. And I think at that point you're taking away whatever ego, whatever pride, because you're interfering with what I'm supposed to do for you, the man's supposed to do for you. So I don't see any relationship lasting that long either. Or it could be like a Jim Jones situation where they're just engaged for 20 years and they're happy with that. Like, some women are just happy saying, I'm engaged.
No. Chrissy is still a girlfriend at 55. And that's what I refuse to be. Like, love her, but I am not going to spend my youth, all of my youth, with a man that is content on me being half a century years old and still your girlfriend.
And he got chicken legs. I cannot stand Jim Jones' legs, yo.
I have never looked at his legs. Never looked at that man's legs, but I believe you.
Yo, I had to unfollow him because I'm like, you keep posting workout videos and
not the unfollow because of his legs.
Can't. You know when you know when certain things just makes you uncomfortable, where it's like you just gotta excuse yourself because you're just that uncomfortable. His legs make me that uncomfortable. It just. And he's a small guy. Isn't he like 5'7" or like 5?
All them rappers little. They don't got nothing, no height on them. It just brings me back to like when I went to the Millennium Tour and I used to be in love with B2K. And I'm looking at these men on stage as like, what was that, 2 years ago? I was 20 years old. I'm like, they are little men. Not here for it.
Yeah, I can't.
I wish we had like a guy come on and give his perspective on if he would say yes if a woman proposed to him.
So how about this? This could be a part 2 next week because we have like a minute left, and you already know how Instagram like to do us. So what if we do part 2 where we're going to pose different things in our stories, and both men and tell us what you think, and then part 2 next Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, if you have men to join, you know, because I really want to hear man's perspective on if a woman got down on her knees to propose to you, what would you do?
Ghetto. It's the ghetto.
It doesn't even sound right. Honestly, If I had a friend that did that, I don't know if I could hang out with old girls.
Not ending a friendship.
I don't want.
Decided to propose.
You know, they say birds of a feather flock together. I don't want anybody to think that I flock that way. No. No.
Yeah, we don't flock together, boo boo. Like, she go there and I go there because that's crazy. Like, yo, no.
We probably wouldn't even be friends by the time she did that because I would tell her about herself.
Yeah, and she would hate you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, free game fam. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm literally trying to wave to everybody, guys. I am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I didn't get to wave to you today, but I'm literally working on that. Make sure you guys go to iconic by Lo, is it .com, right? iconicbylo.com. Shop till you drop. It's their first year anniversary. Everything on site is buy one get one 50% off, right? And then starting tomorrow for our special viewers, you can shop all of the items, all entire site 20% off. So make sure you head over.
But tomorrow you need a code. Today you don't need a code. It automatically applies at checkout. Tomorrow you need the code free game.
Let me see if I can really quickly before Instagram. Is there a space or no space?
One more.
Free game is the code. Unpin and pin. If it'll let me pin. Okay. Did it pin? Do you see it? Am I bugging?
Yeah. I don't think it's pinned, but it doesn't matter. We about to be out of here.
Yeah. Free game starting tomorrow until next week. I think it's the 18th. 20% off entire site using the coupon code or discount code free game. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys check within our stories because we're definitely going to be posting some content related to this topic for our part 2 session next week.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I think
I can't.
Huh?
You said what?
I think we need to schedule people to come on for these topics.
We could. And you know what? I told Raven's ass and Sherry's ass. So when we hop off, I'm definitely hitting up that group chat because y'all.
Raven gonna tell you. Bitch told you that she wasn't coming on. She's lurking in the sidelines. That's what she said.
Nah, Raven, if you ain't here, just know my heart is hurt right now. Sherry, I know you got kids at home, but my heart is still hurting right now. So
I can't.
Y'all gonna hear it when Instagram is letting us go over an hour.
What time did we start?
At 8.
Oh shoot!
Give me the
it got That's crazy. The one time that we're actually ready to go.
Right. How dare y'all? Yo, manager.
That's crazy. It's ghetto in here.
I need you to find the CEO of Instagram and just
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna work on it.
Because I don't understand these algorithms and their rules and shit. Because this is crazy. They're literally letting us stay on. It's 4 minutes, but it usually cuts us off at the 59-minute mark. Wow, y'all acting different today. What's up? Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're going to get off of this. We'll see you guys next week. Be safe. Love you guys. See you later.